Yeah, you're welcome to Dynamite 88.9 and to your most educative, entertaining program, Know Yourself. That comes your way every Monday between the hours of 8 to 8:30. My name still remains Counselor P.S. Kwofie. I want you to stay glued to your radio set. Once again, we are joined virtually by people on Zoom and Facebook. It's a form of Missing as a Counselor P.S. Kwofie. Ejumezi ya tunizi Know Yourself. Easy fee Dynamite aswaye ha. Yaze someone. Oye ejude bia bra wabɔ na wɔtwe kesi na wɔtwe mpemu. Ina ndanso ye drude. Mesraw ebi ewo bia fo waso FM be sma aduasa intemi. Na last week ye share nkomozi bi ase. And that was about signs of abusive relationships. Yamu bebre yewo nkitawuzi bi ma wɔrehyɛ hɛn no mfoa. Yewo nkitawuzi bi ma ebi mmirizi hɛn emim ɛwom na ebi kwa ne yenyim ekwana obiko no refado na ɔre abuse hɛn anada ɔrehyɛ hɛn no mfoa na ɔrezi hɛn emim. Ɔno nti yɛhyɛ ase dɛ yɛn ho arefa nkyerɛkyerɛ emu nsɛnkyerɛdze a ebutu menhu obedezi menhu dɛ nimpa menyin wɔ nkitawuzi or abuse him. After mentioning about 7 or 8 of them, we ended with someone who is abusing you having what we call a mood swings. And in such situation, the person's mood can switch from being aggressive and abusive to apologetic and loving after the abuse has occurred. Nti hun de enyi bi wo nkitawuzi mu afi me bo hun de oye obasa wo bo popo ye wo nenzama ne wi a echi me bo hun de sunsun bi na obanu mu wo wien wa sana ka cha do opocho na ma do papa nti oye wi a na wa sana apocho na eja se titi na besi a odine nsa na nam ho kakra bia na wakoma hina ase na ana odoma mpa na nti ehwo na yedi wie oye last week na mepede nda ya tuedo there. If indeed you want to know another sign mebo hu de deminim pa no abrofo baka there, their actions do not match their words. The person will break promises. One time he or she will say, I love you. And then by the time you realize he or she is also abusing you, just like the mood swing. But this one, we're talking about what they say will not correlate with their actions. And say, and you being so nkitawuzimu na mebo hoyi de ende nensama okekan onye nisu ananenziye no onye ne nko enda osimodo echi mebo ho so ena orobro ose mepa chao nti hu de nensama onye okan onye wosuban no onye ne suban onse nti yenhwe. Then again, those individuals also will punish you. How do they do that? Emotionally, they would abuse you by withholding sex, emotional intimacy, or will play what we call the silent game with you as a means of punishing you. And the Kwofie ma ebo hwan de onyo wankitawuzi ma de be bia odwatenka na odida agor oye banyin na oye besie no atenka na odi bida agor na oye den na odi ye so oye mama kan tolomtala ebinum so semro kwata kwa empem agudi na meka ho asemi odi no ho bakam odama so oye banyin na oye besie no de be bia or excuse to give last during the presentation last week or the last 2 weeks, make a chawan obia onyimidze nkomo de ne kun pa be a whole 1 year ekun no de no ho ado genedama este also okwa kesre kun na okokọ asana wenye ne pafoforo bi na ozehwe na how far nti dam na dam Kwofie woye oba abusive. Can you imagine there a year odofo bi se mpena bi a wotwe no mu oye den na ho nze waja atum de toromtala ka ho nso dam ne mpe mmenfo wareye mesiafo bi ne meye nti ode watenka de bi dagwa onbe no onyun dagwa. He or she is not that very close to you. The baby no Arabian na orotwe no ho na oma wo emotional tank no mo ye friend emotional tank no the baby a oye half onye full da when you anje ewo wo brem oye abuse no ebi ne nsancheze no sin hodamadi ya na asha sena ereshanen so. Then again the threat of violence in a relationship where we can say that it is characterized by abuse. Abusive persons don't think there is anything wrong with them. So why should they seek help? They will not acknowledge their faults or will blame it either on their children or some outside circumstances. So in this case, I want us to say that such individuals are unwilling to seek help. The Kwofie here can one answer me. And Keba can there, or your name pays it, young friend there, or hobby, netchmetubi, no wa benebrim. Intimempia, or quanchrafubi, or benefubi, saw ye counselor, saw ye sofo, saw ye penny na mambua ombua hene. Of course, a professional. But when you are from or diagnose you or walk of a bay, eben some no wa boa na or do for therapy. Now, so the meaning pay or no, on Jin Tumpada, the Obokwaka way be because na long who the baby or horn. And said, I'm coughing them no what. In yim na bon home pim there, a pede, and you know call counselor be ho, and now so for be ho, and now there. More kodi when you and gente esusuma there 1 p.m. we bia akọ musu ewo fie ho ente no so ebon ho da ye nsancheze no kọ worobro uridi we mimo wore ye de no we ye manka na da hye ho kode enkasa ma obeto bia no ohye ho na mesa ne ka de or threat of violence. Any person who is also abusive makes statements such as, I'll break your neck, but then dismisses it with, I really didn't mean it. And to maybe one day, Oba threaten or your baby, Oba can send be the huno, a man who damn pa. Opedo your baby. Tumpakachore mu bukom. One so no waka cho de o mobo agra na meji nti say e bribi metre spousal medal so obo hwe a ye one of the signs no so orika na o so orija agor obi kra tum di pillow no oda ebu hu da oye de odo to do say na ada odo to kwampodo ana wo hwendo oye de romie do pe na sorry ewia no waka cho de onyu orija agor oye abuse no nsanchenze no ebi eno no. Then say oye benyina or disrespect mesiafo oye besia or disrespect meyinfo ente ahwana wotete dam no so wonye wonkita onzimo na so oye mesiafo a wombu ebohwe won na bakosam mu no na wombu oye binum a naturally wombu mesiafo so oye benyina na oye besia nso a ombu meyinfo ehwehwe na brebom a ebohu nti hwɛ mesa na ɔnye ne maame na ne nuanom mmenyimfo no wɔte so yɛbɛsi a so ebenyin so a hwɛ dɛ na ɔnye ne maame na ne nuanom mesiafo no so wɔte dɛm nti besia mesa ɔnye ne papa tena na mesa ɔnye ne nuanom mmenyimfo no tena no ɔma inya adwene bi fa na nkasa ne suba na ɔkita ndada ɔnyɛ dɛ ɔbɔhu no a ɔnye ɔpɛ dɛ wɔhyehyɛ hɔ anaa dɛ wɔrebɔ brei nti na ɔreyɛ dɛm na ɛbɔhu dɛ ɔwɔ history bi ɛdɛm ɛwɔ ne brem dadaada dɛ ɔyɛ abusive ɔmbu mmenyimfo anaa ɔmbu mmesiafo ɛwɔ nankasa ne brem obi wɔ hɔ a ɔmbra ne ho ase dadaw mhyɛ mmenyimfo wɔn ase benyin bi wɔ hɔ a ɔnyɛ obu dze ma mmesiafo dadaada nti ne nuanom mpanyimfo mpo a wɔyɛ mmesiafo no mpo ɛbɛkɔ ekibisɛm no na ɔmfa enyizi ɔmfa mo hɔn na ɛyɛ oduru baabi a dɛm abusive behavior yɛrken ɔyɛ oduru baabi a ɔyɛ generational dysfunction and maybe one dɛ ɔwɔ fie bim sɛ ɔda no so ɛhwɛ yɛwɔ fie bi mo ha they have history of being abusive wɔn mo mmenyimfo titil mesi wɔnye mmesiafo tenan dɛmaa bu ho na ɔwɔ mogya no mu ɔtɔtɔdo a wɔn tɔtɔdo no mu ɛwɔ fie ana ebusua bim nti na ɛyɛ a mpanyimfo ka dɛ sɛ ɛrekɔ aware a ɛyɛ a na ebisa. And so be careful whenever you are dealing with individuals and then you start finding some of these signs as and when they come your way. You need to be careful. Such individuals, one abakwa you'll find traces of some of these things there. Then, if it is in a relationship, you see them pushing for quick involvement. They come on strongly, very strong, claiming they've never felt loved like this before by anyone. So you get pressured for an exclusive commitment almost immediately. The Kwofie in the yaro shiao na ano de yam nuanu mesiafo no won kwese. Owosika botokala amo meyede ya amo na wo so wadwene hina suba no pomba wadwene mu. Or the pressure bottle do pa na waka cho da me chede obi ndom men ya atinka bia mehu no wa ba botomu mu no mehu no bi poda e wo mebrem oboa na anhwa or the pressure bottle do ama immediately no enwe no ho po enkwachiri mebo ho ande ato no dom onye na odo ye ma odo be ye owie a echi na bu no true colors number Kwofie be Kenya. And so you need to also take care of that. Then again, they blame others for their own mistakes. Aya da Kwofie nso ahona what they atete ene enfo hye de twen no do e wo nkita wozem no oye Kwofie bi a wanje hono mfom do wanya mfom do da mfom do a obeye bia no eka odebe hye obi oye adwuma ma obepe ne subordinate bi obi a ohya na ase ana no boss bi oda ahyen ebusua ma oye na maame na oye na papa na oye ana da bia meye na oye ma meye na lankasa paade onji bi ntum da enti debe bia no oye obi na mfom do na oma ono ye mfom do na mmom nye de instead of obegya atum de bia ha man ye ne ye no onye bi da debe bia no oye obi na omo oye mfom do. So they blame others for their own mistakes. Oye mfom do bia odeto obi no do de obi na omo oye da mazen ana de obaka acho de enyo no na oye ne obi fofo na oye. And there's a follow-up sign that they make everyone else responsible for their feelings. The abuser says, "You make me angry," instead of "I'm angry. I wouldn't go so pissed off if you wouldn't," and the mother or the account. And today, baby, a hobby eba ɔde onya obi na ɔde hyɛn nti ɔno ɔntum nkankyɛ ɔda mu buefu dabi I am angry is how ɔno ɔbɛyɛ no buefu ɔbɛka da ama mu buefu nti ɔno ankasa de no bumfu wɔ wiase na mmom awo na ɛma ama no buefu nti wɔn so ban no ɛkoro so ɔnyen awo na ama ma yɛ da maadi sanya wa nkadei sɛ da na nyɛ de ya anka mosoma nyɛ dam nti de bebia no ɔyɛ den de nimpa no ɔbɛka dɛ ma ayɛ biribi de bia ɔdɔ onya obi na ɔde no mfomodo bi ɔde hyɛn na yɛhwɛ dɛm nnomfo hyɛ a yɛrefa ho asam science na nsunsuado pa ɛwom ɔyɛ ankopɔn na pɛ a ebia da pɛ na yɛbesim no yɛbɛka ɔno so no ho asam. There are rigid gender roles. They expect you to serve, obey, and remain at home. So you benyina. De bebia no, and the besie pode. Wadza ida ode esha kitchen. Ijaza na ode besie eshe. Ente ode some. Ode makasa ite. Mi yebenyin ebribi na mahwe Nigeria fo wan fom bi. Na oida wadza ye yichre. Enso da man ebinom so ye no ofie. Papa ne se ame na me yebanyin makasa nzira obi akasa ofie ha biem tsechedo yebanyin okasa obi nka bi e wo fie ho dam insanchezi among mayisuan da pena abasa no kwano na oye obi a enyin wankita wudi mu na or abuse wo no ma oye opon na emotional one no onto watinka odi dago no ombo ana psychological one no so mbo na mmoja aba na obi enhu de obi ko no sabi oresha onomfo a ma oreye no ode watenkan na odiri dagwa na ono na ya atwo hona adwen agina do ama ewote bia bi mdama na yere kan yi de ho nkomai ode tu ho na mana ntemanara na etu ho na man yebubu phone lines no ato ho na se Dembra Jumizin Otten ewa sambisa na ebisa ewomboa na edaba nti wabafre ewa 0204 988 889 0204 988 889 and 0554